What's up? Welcome back. I hope you're all doing really well, and I hope you're in the mood for a good witchy urban fantasy. Cause, well, I don't have anything hollows, but I do have witches and Halloween. Cause I told y'all a little bit about this book when I did my little TBR challenge, like short video, but it's Kim Harrison's Trouble with the Cursed, and this is the 16th book in the series. I have all the others, but they're on the very bottom shelf in the corner because I do my shelves alphabetically. Kind of, sort of. I had to kind of start in that far corner, so it's like alphabetical, switch over, alphabetical again. It's weird, but it kept me from getting me like taken down by the dogs and my books eaten. So we'll change that when I get through my TBR challenge with myself. But yeah, this sorry, little ADD side trip there. So this, again, if y'all don't know, it's part of the Hollows series that was supposed to become a TV show, and then it hasn't, which sucks because it was years ago, and there was talks actually working with Kim Harrison, so it would have been true to the books. But this is, like I said, our main character is Rachel Morgan there. She is a witch-born demon. And then we have Jinx, who is my freaking favorite. He's a pixie, and he hates Tinkerbell. Like, every time he cusses, it's Tinkerbell related, and it just freaking cracks me up. He's talked about her anatomy, her underwear, her fun things. Yeah, I love Jinx's version of cussing. And then we get to see Ivy make a nice little return. She is a living vampire, and that definitely comes into play a lot in this. We've got elves. You've got all the magical creatures. And in this case, in the last book, Rachel kicked some vampire butt and took control of Cincinnati's, supernatural side, with the help of, a vampire who was, basically, the underling to the one that was trying to run the city, but that trick needed to get a serious check. And she has created this curse that the problem with, undead vampires is when they, have their first death, they lose their soul and are just, they kind of sort of try to mimic, human-ish behaviors to basically lure in people to feed them, but they kind of slowly go mad and evil because, I have no soul. I just pretend to love them so that I can control them, and then I forget to do that, and they become crazy and bad over the years. But if they can maintain their soul, they stay as they were when they were alive. And so Rachel has figured out how to do this, but that means that the weaker, living vampires would eventually be able to, you suck, I've got power and a soul, I can outthink you, you going down. And they're all about power, so they're pissed and trying to get rid of Rachel so that she cannot have the, young ones take control eventually and throw off their power balance. And so they've sent this, vampire politician prick to try to, mess her up, and I'm either gonna kill her or I'm gonna, screw up her plans and just basically get somebody else to do it because she no longer has power. We've got demon backstabbing going on and just all kinds of messed up. They're stupid. They think they can win versus a magical redhead with a badass group of friends. Oh, you going down, sucker. But how she goes about it, and it gets a little cutesy on the romance on occasion, and there's actually a couple romances in this one going on. So, yep, and there's hints of getting a little spicy and some spicy interruption. But yeah, and I love all the sass, the kind of sort of flirting, the friendship and the cussing, and it's a good freaking time. It took me a long time to read it, mostly because, I kept getting distracted. I'm like, I'm going to read this. Well, I kind of can't hold the book because somebody said, scratch my belly, or you're going to scratch my chest, or I'm going to paw the crap out of you till you do. And it's kind of hard to read a physical book while being, puppy petter. So, because this is only, I think it's a little under 500 pages. Yeah, 479. And the next book comes out in like 2 weeks. But initially this was a 13-book series, so we jumped way into the future, so we don't know how the ending is going to happen, but we know the ending because we know who's still alive in that, epilogue of the 13th book. So some of the suspense is gone. So if you're new to the series, read them all, but skip that last chapter so you still have all the surprise, which is the only reason I'm not buying these in a hardbacks, because without the who's gonna live suspense, I can afford to wait for the half-priced version, which is the paperback. But these are awesome. You definitely need to go read it, and I will see you soon. Bye. Happy reading.